For calculating the ES, we use the forward method, start from the end, and for calculating the LF, we use backward method and start from the end and go to the start. Okay. After finding the LF, the network is same as this. We can find the ES and LF from all nodes. For all nodes, we can calculate the ES and LF. Do you have a question or any problem? Okay, as you see, we can find 4 factors. We can find 2 factors. 2 factors of 4 factors. And we should calculate 2 factors. Other 2 factors. We calculate ES and LF, and now we should calculate the EF and LS, early finish and late start. For calculating the EF and LS, we should make a table same as this, as you see. We write this table. For 4 columns in the right, columns 1 is related to node I. Node I means node start for every activity. As you see, every activity have 2 nodes. 1 node for start means node I, and 1 node for finish means node J. We write node I and node J for every activity. Column 3, we write the muddat. Muddat in Persian language is time and duration. The muddat is duration of the activity. As you see, this is the duration of all activity. And column 4, we write fa'aliyat. Fa'aliyat means activity. The fa'aliyat means activity. All activity, I write it. Activity shuru means start. Activity shuru means start. Activity B, A, C, D. Majazi. Activity majazi means dummy activity. Yes. In this network, we have 2 dummy activity. As you see, for write the 4 columns, we use the information or data from the network. We have this data from the network and use it for writing the 4 columns in this table. Column 5 is related to the ES, early start, for all activity. I write the ES from the activity in column 5. Please answer to this question. How can I find the ES of activity and write it in column 5? How? Do you understand the question? How can I find the ES from the activity and write it here? By sequencing from start to finish. It depends on duration, depending on the first activity. I think you didn't understand my question. I said, how can I find the ES from the activity? As you see, we find the ES for node, not activity. We calculated before the ES for node 10, 11, 14, and so on. But we didn't calculate the ES of activity. How can I find the ES of activity and write it here? This is my question. Depending on ES for node in figure. The duration of the event before it. We calculate from finish to start. Okay. I'm waiting for answer our question. LS minus TS. What is the TS? TF. No. It's not related to the TF because I don't calculate the TF now. It's related to the future, not now. So the LS, the ES, we calculate by minus the ES for activity LF minus duration, LF duration, yes, okay. As you see, okay, thank you. As you see, for all activity, we have two ES. One ES for node start and one ES for node finish. For example, for activity F, we have two ES. 11 for node start and 16 for node finish. Therefore, we have for every activity we have two ES. We should choose one of them as a ES of activity. No. According to definition of the ES, ES means earliest time that activity can start. Between 11 and 16, which one is earliest? Between 11 and 16, which one is earliest? Yes, 11. Therefore, for choosing the ES of activity, we use ES of node start as the ES of activity. Understand? Okay. If everyone cannot understand, please ask me. I'm waiting for every student cannot understand it and ask me. Okay. Said this method AOA. Yes, this is the AOA method. If you can write equation, please. Then this method, yes, is EOA. I said that there is no any equation for this. I said if you want to make a LF from the activity, you should use the LF, ES from node start. For every activity, we can use this method. If you want to choose the ES for activity, we can use the ES of node start as a ES of activity and write it in this column. For example, activity I. Activity I have a 16 and 37 as the ES for node start and node finish. We use 16 because 16 is a ES of node start. And go to the table, activity I write it before 16 as a ES of activity I. Understand? Okay. Okay, for today, it's enough. And that means we choose the minimum one. Yes, that's okay. Can you send the lecture? Yes, I send it to the WhatsApp. Okay, please put the picture in the WhatsApp. Yes, that's okay. For today is enough. And I will continue this in next session, inshallah. Okay. I will send this lecture in the WhatsApp group, and I will continue this in next session. Okay, for group and changing the group, we speak about in next class until 10 o'clock. It's related to next class, not this class. Okay? Okay, no problem. We speak about that in the next class in 10 o'clock. Okay. فی امان الله. خدا حافظ. Bye.